And hello to all of you. I'm Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center on a first alert weather day as we have been dealing with some serious cold out there across Kentucky. Some of those wind chill readings, they got down 10, 15, close to 20 below zero this morning. I mean, this was brutal. Now, we're going to keep the cold around here throughout the day today. It's not as bad. We're not looking at the extreme stuff. As a matter of fact, I've changed the wording around a little bit for the first part of our first alert weather day. Wind chill eases. And what I mean by that is I think today, later on in the afternoon and evening hours during the peak heating, it'll be 10, 15, okay? 10 to 15 degrees. So that's better than 15, 20 below. Overnight, we're going to go back into that single-digit territory. So while it's not the extreme side, it's still not very comfortable and it still remains dangerous. Snow likely as we get into your Thursday, Friday, and then the bitterly cold will be back again this weekend. So that's the breakdown of our first alert weather day. It is right now 11:42 on the 17th day of January, and our wind chill reading in Lexington is 3 below zero. You have 1 below Maysville, Ashland 1 below. Everybody else in positive territory right now, but not by much. So this is what we're going to expect overnight, some of these single-digit numbers that will come our way. The air mass is going to ease off. It's not going to be quite as intense. So let's look at the hour-by-hour forecast, and you can see how the wind chill does look a little bit better later today. And when I say better, I'm just comparing it to the rock bottom level it hit out there this morning. This is an improvement. It's not much of one. Overall, those single digits will show up again early tomorrow morning. So when you're out trying to start the day on that Thursday, it's going to be at that tough level. But by Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, these numbers, this is your wind chill, only running in the 20s. That is a significant improvement. Now, our highs are probably going to be closer to freezing, but the wind chill is going to still feel like that. Let's run through the hour by hour, the true hour by hour. This has temperatures, and we're not even going to focus much on them. We're going to look more at that precipitation because it's going to come at us here in the form of snow, starting with your Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening forecast, and then notice it blows up. Well, do you see another shot back there behind where it says hour by hour? We call that a banner. And then you got a logo that says First Alert Weather. Well, behind that there's another batch of snow. Well, that's some Arctic air coming down here, and it catches up to the overall snow flow, and that's going to enhance the coverage with it as well and delivers more snow showers. They're lingering into the afternoon and evening, and these can be overachievers and put down a decent amount of snow as we get snow squalls and some decent snow showers. That cold air is also getting in position. All right, here are some of my winter storm thoughts. Thursday evening through Friday is your timing. Friday night and maybe into Saturday morning, some showers, snow showers will linger. Snow will be wet at first. However, a finer, drier set of flakes will start developing later on. Some of that powdery stuff. So the initial push will be a little wetter, and then it goes into that mode. More accumulation on top of what you've already received, and then you get another shot of the bitterly cold air. We've changed this a lot since yesterday. I think our greatest threat for snow, the higher end totals, it's going to essentially align with 75 and to the east. So you're talking in Lexington and then all the way out toward Pikeville into Charleston, West Virginia, that whole area covered up with a better chance of accumulating snow. But the how much, that's what the question is going to be for a lot of you. Well, the trends, let's look at them. European 2 to 4. All right, that's a healthy amount on top of what we already have. That would end up being a lot of snow on the ground, and it's going to cause those roads to get very tricky again. Well, the GFS, which just got finished with its run through this particular time frame, still aggressive out east. It's picking up on those snow squalls and snow showers that could feed into higher end totals in the mountains. And so anywhere from 3 to 6 out there. That's just my best guess, at least right now. And you look at the NAM, not quite as aggressive around here, but certainly harder hitting out in eastern portions of Kentucky. So that's your setup for the snow. I want to show you this too, because you need something positive. You know, not everybody likes snow, and we certainly don't like the bitter cold. I can't think of anybody that likes cold like this. Here's what's going to happen. This is 12 o'clock on Saturday. You can see that we're still getting a bit of an Arctic intrusion. It's not quite as extreme, but it will start backing off. Look at this as we go into your Sunday and you get into your Monday, those numbers start coming up. It's still cold, but look at this. Watch that milder air advance in on Tuesday going into Wednesday. Next week, after all of this cold, we have a shot at getting back into the 40s and 50s. So there's that. It does look better at that point. But more accumulating snow. I think around Lexington, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches may be a good possibility. Eastern Kentucky, 3 to 6 with isolated amounts that are higher than that. So that's kind of an early call on all of this. We will have a first call for snowfall out later. One of the hand-drawn maps that we always talk about doing. I was showing you true model data there. We're going to have one that we draw out the polygons, which are just the contours that you see the different color shading. So that's what we're looking at with this overall setup. Next week looks a lot better. So just keep thinking those warm thoughts, all of you folks that are already sick of the bitter cold. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you at noon on WKYT TV. See you.